Hey track fans, as you can see in the background I've got Sean moonwalking laughing at me on take 3 here. So as you can see in the background I've got the British Motor Museum, everyone, here in Gaydon at Central UK. And you're joining me, Pete Brown, on Track Fans TV with the most definite coverage of the whole event, as usual, right here, right now. So join me as I take you through the Slot Festival for 2025, and I cannot emphasize how good this is. Stay tuned. Okay, as you can see, we are pre-event. People are they're pretty much set up in here. In the main hall here, it's completely different kettle of fish though. They are frantically setting up, as you can see, all around the event. And we'll take a stroll around this side. You can see the racetracks in action. So we've got Tara Stan. We'll come and take a detailed closer look at them in a minute. Weevil's unpacking. Got the legendary Ricardo. Hey guys, you all right? And then we've got some tracks. Yeah, he's such a dreamer, this guy. And we've got Staffs, the polycar track. And we've got stuff going on. Just an overview. We'll come back to this and have a look in more detail. What are we looking at, Hayden? Balancing act. You can see the ball on the bonnet. Steve, how you doing?
Deja vu.
Yeah, I know. Well, look, they're going to see the comedy bit in a minute where we started this and started to do it again. Sorry to swear, young track fans, but seriously, we've just had an amazing chat. Got loads of it off the chart information that
and we were both perfect, but
yeah, I struck again.
We had a slight technical hitch.
Yeah, called me. Anyway, Steve, right, let's go through it again. Right, so what's hot and what's new this show?
We've got 2 new wheels.
Oh, you got them ready as well?
I'm ready this time.
Imagine how you didn't put them back, did you? What's this one?
So this one, go show the
go
show the viewers. So this one is our new latest Oz style wheel. Comes in 15.8 by 8.5 and 10. Really nice, lovely for rally cars.
Yeah.
Also, Also in 15.85 and 10mm. Our 5-spoke twin, 5-spoke. Very nice. Very, very nice. And you probably won't be able to tell on the camera, but the spokes are actually curved just like a real car. So we've put a lot of detail into it. So
wow, that is. I didn't notice that.
Well, you didn't, but
that's pretty good.
I thought we'd add that one to the second take.
Yeah. So have they been popular? Have you been selling them?
We just literally had them in this week, so people have seen them for the first time over the weekend. So it's good.
That sort of
exactly. Okay. So just to show you what the car, what it looks like on a real car.
Wow! Check this out, right?
Very nice. Turn it round. Da-da. Bling it up.
I like it. Nice car as well.
Yeah, nice.
Car?
Yeah, like that. Do you like that?
Yeah.
While we're doing this show and tell, go for it. We'll just do this one. This is a 5-spoke.
And this is the other one, which I think you can actually note. So you can possibly just get the camber.
Yeah. Look at that. Pimp my ride.
Yeah, it's nice, that one. Yeah, go long. What you don't see is Doug at Magnetic Racing's at the back, ready to receive.
So, also, we're launching this show. As Peter will show you, we'll put a little logo across the screen, or about here.
Yeah, that's it. You're good at this.
Yeah.
It's almost like we did this before.
Yeah. Off you pop to the camera. This is our new magnesium.
Do you want to go first? This one?
Go the other one.
Yeah.
Go that one.
Okay, we'll
This is our magnesium range that we're doing. These are prototypes that have come in. These are 16.9, 8.5 and 10 for the rear. Very, very lightweight. We might add the weights along here, because let's see, these are prototypes. We just turn it around. Wait. These are our 15.8. Again, magnesium, lightweight. Bit deep dish. As people know, with by our wheels, we do like a deep dish. Not just pizzas.
Yeah, Chicago Town. Other brands are available.
So Pete will put the logo, because
so just remind me, what ones are those called?
We haven't got a name for them yet, but I've had an idea.
Okay, you remember?
Yeah. So one Sunday morning we will put up on Track Fans.
Sunday slot car sessions.
Yeah,
every Sunday,
sessions.
7:30.
Yeah.
What we're going to do?
We'll see if we can come up with a name for them.
A name competition.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
And whoever gets the name, we'll send them a set of wheels.
Fantastic. There will only be one entrance, me.
Yeah. Make sure it's a good name.
Yeah. So you take this.
Yeah.
So next week we'll run the name competition.
Yeah.
We'll run it for a week in the comments.
Exactly.
You can pick which one you want, because then you can control your brand.
Exactly.
Because if we pick it, it'll be like Peppa Pig.
Exactly. Yeah. And what we'll do, fans, I'll let you all know prior to it what the name's going to be.
Cool.
I'll give you that back, so you'll.
So the brand SRS,
will be along here,
which is Staff's Racing Supplies.
Series.
Staff's Racing Series. It's almost exclusive. And so that's going to be more tuning stuff, isn't it?
So hopefully we're aiming for the racing market. So obviously lightweight wheels. We're also looking at parts, spacers, things like that. All the tuners the race guys are using. So it's just a little offset, still us, but a bit more specialised and aimed for the racers rather than just the general blinging my car up.
All right,
so
cool.
Just something a little bit.
And you're going to keep all of the tuning tools and stuff like that in Staffs.
We're going to keep that in Staffs.
So this is going to be real.
This is different. So we're looking pinion pullers, things like that.
Proper racer stuff.
Proper racing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just to finish on, because we never talked about this before, and I think it's important because you wouldn't believe it, but you are very well connected and very well revered within the hobby for many years. I had a laugh. I'm sure you won't mind me sharing this. No, I'm joking. It's not that one. But no, we had a laugh because I was saying to Steve in the week, are you ready for the show? Are you prepared? Are you geared up? Are you good? And he's like, sent me a picture of his lockup or wherever it is. And he's like, got like 1,000 million wheels there. And he goes, that's not the problem, he goes, someone's asked me for 2 cars at the show. And I was like, Well, that's all right. Thinking of my collection, he's like, where when you got 800 cars to find them in, that's a bit tricky.
Yeah.
800 cars?
800 rally cars.
You need to get out more.
Just pure rally cars.
Really?
Nothing else.
What, all different? Or have you got a few of the same thing?
And every single one different.
My God. It's a wonder you've got children, mate.
I know. It's amazing. The collection was before children. I can't afford it anymore.
But that's my anecdote. But anyway, you are an agent and a brand ambassador for...
Yes. Avant slot.
And we've never talked about this before. I didn't know whether to or not, but I'm just going for it on this one. So,
give us that.
Yeah, you take that.
This is the latest Mitsubishi Galant in the Rothmans livery, in line. So, also eligible for slot rally GB. You won't get it open, it's all taped up, just so people can't take it off the stand like you.
I knew I was coming.
Yes. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so we bring in Avant slot into the UK and we supply retailers.
How much can I buy that for if I was just to buy it online or buy it from you or wherever?
I think the guys, Pendle, people like that, are looking at
price, like
70 quid, yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then, of course, you're going to need some wheels.
Exactly. So the same car, a bit blinged up with our products.
Aha!
And obviously on the other side are new Oz wheels, looking very fancy. Shiny stuff. Get him, Joe.
Sorry.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Yeah,
really nice.
Very nice. I'll give you that back. So
I want that back now. So when is SRS going live?
As soon as it's gone live now. You can find us on Instagram.
Cool, I'm going to check it out, yeah. Insta.
Yeah, so we'll launch that sort of next. We've launched it. It's on Facebook and Insta. Obviously, now we've got samples. Now we can start getting momentum, posting pictures up on what's coming, giving the info out there so people know what it's all about. So we just sort of like big announcement for the weekend. We kept it back. Yeah. So it's something for you guys to talk about now.
Yeah. But so, Steve.
Lovely.
You're the man.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. No, this has been good. And overall, show's been positive.
Yeah, very good. Very good. People like the product, loving the new range that we're bringing out. So all good, win-win.
Just out of interest, just sort of thinking out loud off the cuff, and it's clean. Are you seeing all the same faces, or are you seeing a wave of new faces? And I know we forget people because we're old now. But generally, don't you?
No, we're seeing new people this time. What's been nice as well, they seem to know who we are, which is even better. Yeah. We don't know them, but they're coming on, and it's you, Steve, staffs, love your products. So that's nice. So obviously, we're getting the name out there, and it's nice to put a face to the people who message and like our products on Facebook and Insta.
That's good.
It's good.
For the next show that you're at, do you do pre-orders so people can come and just pick up an envelope and be ready?
We don't tend to do that,
because you've got the stock here to bag up.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so let's do it. Really, we're going this time. Thanks, Steve. Nice one. Lovely. Good luck for the rest of the show.
Cheers.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Buy staffs. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Buy staffs. In your mind, buy staffs. It's the way forward. Okay, so I'm out of here anyway. Buy staffs. Yeah, so we'll keep going on it. Buy staffs. Let's follow him round. See you, Steve. Buy staffs. Dave is taking us through the programme. No fingers on the track.
So these are standard Scalextric cars. They've been heavily modified to do the various things you're going to see now.
Standard Scalextric cars, heavily modified to do the stunts that we're going to see right now. So we've got Aidan on the controls, he's the gentleman in the blue on the right. And as you can see, he's doing some burnouts down there. Let's get a close-up of that. That's right. There he comes. Quick tweak. So he's not sure what way he wants to go, really. It's a bit like me reading a sat-nav for a moment. Okay, so that was a drift car, 360 drift. You can get those from Scalextric, you know. So here we go. Whoa, J-turn. It's almost like the police were on the track for a second. He smelt a rat, and here he goes. Oh, drift into the J-turn. Not quite, but we're going to get it again. Wow. Oh, go on, you can make it. Boom. Wow. It's hard to keep up with it. Okay, put on my Christmas list. Oh, you can watch. Oh, it's wheeling. It's like a trap car. It's like my first car. Fantastic. Yeah, buddy. Wow. Forward rolls. That's epic. On the crossroads. Oh, can he get it next one? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yes. Oh. Well done. Oh, now we're in business. The monster truck is on the track. We're going to see some bedlam now, aren't we? Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, it's like one of my cars.
It's like the car Ruben raced. Braid's ripped up.
Talk is cheap, eh, Ruben? Yeah.
You did.
Let's see you back there in a bit. Okay, so we're just taking a quick interlude while they change the braid on the monster truck. Even monster trucks need braid changes. Okay, here we go. Second lap. Smashes it. He's got it still in the slide and he's away. Nice. There goes the straight. Right, here we go. He's got it in the right lane. Do a quick lane change. Check the braids. It's looking good. Yes, well done. Okay, we're going to get another go on here, I reckon. Right, let's get in on that stack. The crowd are going wild.
We need fire.
Yeah. That was. I just love monster trucks. Is that as good as a monster truck in Santa Pod? Nah. Why? Because you couldn't hear the engine.
Have you been to Truck Fest?
I've not. No. That's reeks of Aid. Hi Aid, if you're watching. We miss you, man. That's Aid's slot car shed. Okay. And just down here we've got a seesaw being installed. So no idea what to expect now. So we've got a red car down there. We'll pan right, we've got a blue car here. Both Mini Coopers. No, Clubmans. Okay, there you go, that's one. They're both on the ramp. Okay. Oh, hello, one's backing up. Hello, hello, here we go. Oh, we're never going to have a slot car seesaw, are we? Come on! There you go. The balance of a ninja look. That's... Yeah, they got like cars that are going in reverse, cars that are going forward. I have no idea how they're doing this. Oh. Ooh. Oh, they're going in for the kiss. Can they get the balance? Can they feel the bites? Oh, look at that. There it is. Nice. Let's have a round of applause. Well done. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, and there is the stunt show for 2025 UK Stock Car Festival. Brilliant show again. Nice one, Dave. Right, so what we've got here, we had a chat with Stu earlier, Scale 3D, and this is what they're doing here. They're doing scans, they're turning real people into mini-me's. So you got Andy and Ruben, very, very, very popular here at the UK Slot Car Festival. Two guys in the racing shirts on the podium that's spinning now. Andy and Ruben Racing is their YouTube channel. I definitely recommend a watch on that. Lots of drags, lots of bangers, lots of just cool content. And I love the fact that they've got to keep absolutely perfectly still while I'm commentating in the background. It's going to be very difficult for them to keep a straight face in a minute when we start doing some close-ups of them and not trying to distract them at all. What's it say on Ruben's t-shirt there? Race it, break it, fix it, repeat. I like it. That's why we're friends. So, and this is what happens with the scan. You've got a guy with his laser and he's going round, zapping and flashing. It's like a strobe light in the disco. Now, it's very hard to stay still for that length of time when they're doing 2-3 sections at a time. But they're well rehearsed, and that will pop out in a minute, as you can see. Just there on the screen, if I can get a zoom in on that perhaps. There you can just see how the scan is forming the bodies, and then that maybe 2 to 4 weeks that's going to pop out as a replica, as a miniature figure scale. What they want, probably 1 in 32 scale, because they are 1 in 32 scale slot heads, but they do banger drag racing, which is typically 1 in 25th scale. So right, let's move on. Let's go and check something out and let these guys concentrate on getting their scan by Stu and the team here at Scale3D models.co.uk. Check them out. Right, so I'm going to have a quick whip round the magnetic racing stand while I'm here. Now this side of the stand, they've got a double barrel stand. Look at the size of this bad boy. Anyway, this side is what they call their prototype development stand. So you can get proper mag racing lights, 15 quid, which is a very, very heavy discount from the regular price, because they've been built as test, or they're ex-demo, they've been to races, or they're slightly defected. So, you know, if you're a modeler, you can fix those pretty easily. A bit like here, where they spelt Dodgems with the M as a W. No, I'm only joking.
Hello.
That's Ruben in the house. So I'm just filming this, Ruben. before everyone turns up, so that people can see, because I've got to film the crowd. Come on, Max, make some space. How you doing, me old mate? So I'm just shimmying the staff out the way. Oh, look at this. That is a nice bit of kit. That's like the stables has been reconfigured. And then these relief, small relief. So if you've got a tight space up against the wall, you put one of those on, as opposed to a full building there. Cheers. So I'm just trashing the place, and then you've got some Slot Works signage, and the containers, got big reams out in there. And you can get all of this on magneticracing.com. It's a 24/7 shop and a 22/6 service. Love this. Look at these dodgems here. Check out that. Wow. So, and then of course, a plethora of 3D signs. As you can see, there's relief in all the sorts of things that you want. Radial curves that will go around your, not sure, maybe an R2, yeah, R2 by the look of it. Very nice indeed. And I do like, it gives you so many ideas coming past the Magnetic Racing stand. They've got extended pit lane. And now they've got the pit viewer. There's probably a technical term for that. Now these are brand new. So Boone has been doing a series of videos where he's been recreating, making these buildings. That's Boone's Slot Car Garage. But you can, if you haven't got the time to do that, then you can now buy these from Magnetic Racing. And then you've got a relief version of the garage. That is really cool, because I've got no space, but I want all the buildings. It's the dilemma that we have to face. So that's the stock. And then, of course, for a rerun this year, because it was so well received last year, the track that they've bought, custom built. We've got Ruben, my co-host here, is ready to go tomorrow. You ready to go tomorrow? Excellent. And then the zombie track. So if you want to see the zombie track in a little bit more detail, roll back to last year's video. You can see that. It's epic. We've got a little demo video at the end of that particular show, which will take you through the whole lot in detail everywhere. As you got here, Tim. Hi, Tim.
How you doing, Pete? You all right? All good?
Yep. Nice to see you, mate. What are you doing there? Sound effects?
No, we've got the old incinerator going on. You've got the incinerator at the top here.
An incinerator? Oh, check that out. It actually works. It's conclave. They've got the Pope.
Yeah, new popes. New pope is here.
That's it. They've got a papal track, everyone. I knew they were going that way. Right, let's get to the entrance. So as you can see, I'm here on Racing Replica stand with Pete Shepherd, the man, the myth, the legend, that is one of the best scratch builders in the world, I would hasten to add. Here's some of his work. He does do kits as well as these fabulous handcrafted painted cars, and the cars are painted with love, care, attention, detail. He's a detail assassin, this guy, you know him. A little 1 in 24 BRM there. And then as you come around, so some of his work is here on display. Now, if you want to get hold of Pete, you can go to Racing Replicas Are you a .co.uk or com? racingreplicas.co.uk, and make an inquiry. So if you used to be a racer, if you have an affiliate to a particular type of car, like a Cobra, or maybe one of the new Triumph Spitfire race kits that he's launched, if you check out our Sunday Slot Car Sessions live stream, we give you a real close-up of this one here, which is the new car, the new kit, retailing just under £50 for a kit, slightly more with running gear, but it's up to you of how you want it or use it as a model or as a racing mobile. Cannot explain the quality and the time, the effort, the care, the love he puts into these cars. Not just the cars, the production of the kit as well, because that comes with its own myriad of problems. So this is right up my street here. These vintage style, pre-war or post-war just cars. Just, right, I'm selling my airbrush. I've had enough. I'm never going to get this. But I will, actually, that's a lie. I'm going to just keep working until I can get a standard. One day, when Pete Shepherd says, that's a good spray job, Pete, that's when I'm going to retire. So what's this then, Giovanni?
This is an old firm which I joined to have a new product.
Okay.
Which is what you can see here.
Yep.
It is a 3D printed chassis which I designed.
Yep. I tell you what, you tell me about it, and I'll hold it up to the camera.
Okay.
So
that is a 3D printed chassis, very high quality nylon, with all the mechanical bits from BRM, which is a known firm.
Yeah.
And that Top Toys friend of mine that has a artisanal industry is making all the bodies, which are vacuum form, light bodies, and they reproduce models from the 60s, let's say, late 60s.
It's very nice.
And this is an idea which I had.
Yeah.
I put together the producer of the mechanical parts, the producer of the bodies, and I designed the chassis to keep everything together. So the idea is to bring back memories for some slot racer of those age, which is my age, by the way. To
58. 58.
10 more.
No, you don't look that old.
Well, I'm trying not to.
Yes. That's really cool. And then this is
and this is they dedicated the central pages of the magazine.
Centerfold.
This is the very first presentation, if you like, to public, of course.
So this is nice, and I quite like the detail in it as well.
That is the Carrera Porsche 906 from the very early days, from 1966.
Yeah.
That is the repro, obviously, body of it.
Yeah, of course.
And we are going to sell these cars in kit form to start with.
Ah, okay.
So everyone can paint the body the way you prefer, or later we'll do it also pre-painted.
Yeah.
Cars.
So for the start, it's going to be white kits almost.
White kit, yes, absolutely,
Okay.
yes.
That works for me because I love airbrushing cars and decals.
Everyone
and
can put proper original colors as it used to be, or maybe a club painting as we do.
Rockingham, so we would do our Rockingham colours.
Exactly.
Little plug for Rockingham there too. Yes.
Yes.
Do you race yourself?
I do. I am a very first days since then racer.
Okay.
I never stopped racing.
No.
Really.
And whereabouts in Italy are you guys based?
We're based in, my club is in Brescia, which is north of Italy, center north.
Near Bologna or Verona?
In between Milan and Venice.
Okay.
Across the, let's say Milan and Verona, there in between.
Yeah.
We have a big club, and we have 3 tracks, a wooden one, not very much used, and then a big Ninko 6-lane track.
Okay, yeah.
And then a very old original polycar track, which has nothing to do with the nowadays polycar, but is what used to be back in 1965.
Yeah.
things are made.
Yeah.
These are made of a unique kind of chassis,
Yeah.
2 pieces chassis. They are more or less suited for anything. The quicker you want to go, the powerful motor you put on,
Yeah.
and maybe you put even sponge tires.
Yes.
They can fit here. So we, as a basic car, it is a good BRM 25k revs, which is fast enough.
Yeah.
And rubber tires.
Where are these going to be available in the UK? Where can we get these?
That is a good question.
Still working on that distribution.
Exactly.
Okay, well, we'll leave it there, and I'm sure someone's going to phone you after watching this video now.
Possibly. We might give it away to clubs if they ask for.
Yeah.
We'll see. If we do not find a proper, let's say, balance or compromise with a distributor,
Yeah.
then it's going to be that we'll give it to clubs.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
The point is, VAT taxes, the exchange in between euros to pounds, it has to be worked out.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts, as we say.
Absolutely.
But anyway, this is fun. So, website's up and running. We can get a good look at this stuff. It's www.toptoys-italy.com. But I'll give you a snapshot of that down here anyway. And like Giovanni, it's been a couple of years, but it's nice to see you again.
My pleasure.
And
indeed.
thank you for 2 minutes to tell us about your cars, your brands, your new venture. Is this your new venture?
Yes, it is.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you all the best with it. I wish you
Thank
good
you
luck
very
with
much.
it. You got some good support with the guys at Slot Car Magazine.
I have.
.co.uk, who's giving him a centre fold spread, everyone. Look at that. You don't get that unless you are well-to-do. Ciao.
Thanks
Grazie.
again.
So Julie, nice to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you
Sorry,
go.
I've been running around. I'm hot and bothered. It's warm, isn't it, outside? It's lovely.
Very warm. It's
So-
warm in here too.
How's it been? Come on.
Busy, busy, busy.
We're towards the end of the show when we're doing this segment.
Yeah.
So normally we chat at the start and you're like, because you're still trying to wind down from setting up and enjoy the show. But now the show's in its, what I call in its sort of end phase.
It is.
How have you had a good time?
We've had a very good time.
Okay, that's the main thing. Yeah.
No, sales have been very buoyant, which is good.
Oh, great.
But we've had some nice tracks, different tracks here this year
Yeah.
than last year.
Yeah.
Really popular. Next year, Derbyshire HO are coming,
Oh, really? The Viper Boys.
so that'll be good.
Yeah.
And we've got another big track coming in next year from the Racing Room. Bigger track in the same
Yes.
space. Bigger track.
Okay.
But they've launched their new buildings. Have you seen those new buildings? Oh, you need to go look at the Racing
Where-
Room's new buildings.
Down there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually going to see him in a bit, yeah, because he did go over there doing like modelling and
they've
stuff.
They've done a new build, and they've been doing it under freeze frame, like you do. You know, where you go.
Oh yeah, slow it down
slow
a
it
bit.
down.
Yeah.
No, speed it up. They're going to speed it up, and so all weekend they've been building the buildings to.
What do they call it?
see-
Time delay,
That's the one.
where you sort of it takes a picture every couple of minutes
Yeah.
or something.
And so they've been building the buildings all weekend.
That's going to be good. I love those sort of things.
So
You
that's,
seem to-
that's happening over there. So that's good. We've
Yeah.
got a mate. Have you ever seen the stunt show? Have you
Yeah,
had
we
that?
just went and recorded it,
Can you
and
do
we
the-
saw the
can you do
interactive
Can you
bits.
do the ball bearing?
No. No, I haven't got the patience.
All right, okay.
I'm
Well,
like,
I
as
thought
soon
that
as I
was
get a
very- I
controller,
thought that was
boom.
very addictive. But yeah,
It
that-
is.
it's very good.
If you've got patience,
Yeah.
that's something I'm lacking.
Yeah. So that was new this year. Scalextric for schools here.
Yeah, I love Simon. He's a
Yeah,
great guy. I
really
go
good.
to his events. I go to his
Yeah.
finals and that.
Yeah, really good.
Can't
They've got a
wait to
space.
see it.
They've got a space, I think, for one more team. So.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. But yeah, so that's good. So they're here and there.
Okay.
So all that new room's all great. We've got two lots of 3D printing going on, or maybe three lots of 3D printing
Yeah.
machines working this weekend. So that's
Yeah,
good.
excellent.
So it's all good.
It's all been busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
No
All
wonder
the
you're always like
manufacturers-
running
all the
around.
manufacturers
Yeah.
are here. Drag strips here. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been great.
Oh, actually, do you invite Carrera? Because we never see him here. Why don't Carrera come?
They haven't got a UK importer.
Oh, really?
So when they had a UK importer,
Yeah.
the UK importer used to send a circuit and some stuff.
Who was that? Gauge Master?
No, Rico International.
Oh, okay.
But they no longer have an importer. So,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, well,
we've
that makes
invited them
sense
to
then,
come-
if they haven't
we've
got a
invited them to
presence.
come direct, but they'd have to come from Germany, so no, they won't come.
All right.
Very sad.
That's all right.
They came
Snooze
to
you
Donington
lose.
15 years ago, the
Yeah.
very first one,
Yeah.
they were at Donington.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what's been stand out for you? Like, if there's been any particular cars or brands that people are asking for at the moment?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, aren't you?
No,
Stand
just
out.
just
Well,
generally. I
we-
don't need
we-
like factual,
no.
statistics.
No. We've had a lot of hand-built stuff on, and I know Pete, who does the hand-built stuff,
Yeah.
very, I think it's sort of,
Is that what I'm seeing here?
yeah, those, yeah. I think that the resin bodies that with a lot of detail, the
Yes.
collectors love those. But
Yeah.
then it's the other end, loads of people like the rummage trays and
Yes, me.
yeah.
It
The
suits
cheap-
my budget.
Cheap stuff. We've got a new guy, actually, I think he's one of your competition who came around the other day. He sets cars on fire on YouTube.
Does he?
Have you seen him?
My guy? No.
No.
Who is he?
I don't know his name. I have to think about it. But he's on YouTube and he sets cars on fire, and so we do prices.
Yeah.
Cars are priced accordingly. That he
I
can set
can't
on
do
fire.
that on mine because a
No.
lot of children watch it.
Yeah, no, you can't do
So
that.
it's the minute I start torching cars, and it is that influence that
Yeah,
I
you
get
mustn't
shot
do
when I
that.
turn up at the next event.
Yeah, you mustn't do
You
that.
burnt my house down, mate. So yeah, so don't try that at home, kids.
No.
We'll
Just
find
watch
out who
it.
the
Just watch
YouTuber
it on
is,
YouTube,
and we'll give him a plug. That's brilliant. I like it.
Yeah.
So no, you had a good time, and are you taking a couple of days off after the show?
No.
Is that generally the plan, or are
No.
you? What do you do then?
We're going to Bewley.
Wait, what?
Bewley, the International Auto Jump.
Oh right, okay. I didn't know what Bewley was.
Okay, yeah, Bewley. It's in the New Forest.
All right, and is that like a
It's
few
the-
days or
It's the biggest international auto jumble, so that's where we're going.
auto jumble?
Yeah.
Are you taking the stand there?
We'll take our stand, some Scalextric, but
brilliant.
also other stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, look, I wish you the best with that. Thank you very much for a great show.
Thank you.
I always have the best time here.
Yeah.
I do, like you can tell, because this morning the live stream I had no show ready because of the pattern of events in the last week. So no show, no slides, no preparation. We went for 2 hours because it's so easy,
much to do.
content rich, people rich, environment, atmosphere, enjoyment levels
of
off
people
the
having a great
Richter
time.
scale rich.
And outside,
So-
been outside, sunny outside with cars.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the cars
We
outside?
saw the Austins yesterday. Wow, lovely. I didn't film it because I don't know if I'm allowed,
Yeah,
but
there's some beams outside, I think, today.
yeah. So we've got a little baby on the side
The
here. So
latest-
cute.
Latest addition to our
Yeah.
family.
I'm looking at it thinking my kids are 19 next month, and
Yeah.
good luck to you guys. She's like, she knows.
I know, yeah.
Anyway, Julie, thank you ever so much for putting this
Take care,
on.
thanks, Pete.
Best in the world. So, no, I appreciate it. Thank you. So we're here, as you can see, on Tara's stand. We're going to have a quick look around. Normally I would do it when they're open, but this stand gets busy. It gets busy quick, and it stays busy all day long. Such good detail into this stuff. Oh, hello. What is this I can see? What's better than one pat? 7 pats. I can see they're going to be a big hit. That is one of my favourite initiatives in the last year, the graffitied Union Jack Garage, being a staunch patriot that I am. Yes, that's right. Cancel me now. I'm a patriot. With a flag. Ah, now we're in business. We've got the dogs. Who let the dogs out, everyone? And then just in case you get caught short, there's a little toilet there. Quite cool. Look, a little phone box there if you want a bit of English nostalgia. There's a good old-fashioned telephone box. Now mainly used for, to be fair, I don't know who uses the phone box anymore. Now got a barrel bar. We've seen this before in previous episodes, but it's still well worth having a look at. Little camp scene there. I mean, this does inspire imagination for sure. Oh, look at this. When figure providers collide, there's Ron trackside and Tara 1 and 32 Scalextric figures. There you go. Oh, look at that. That's a snapshot. And then what's better than a slot track in your slot track scenery? That's amazing. Figures. Absolutely stunning. Hey truck fans, I'm here at the boat. Cut.